So what I got now is I finally managed to at least take one of the bones and managed to break it on the cartilage areas, where I got this on this side. And I got my, basically this is like a tweezer, and I got a small scissors to try to do this thing. And this one is a lot harder to remove. And I don't know if you can see it from this, but I don't. The granularity of this video is not that good. I'm using my iPhone here, and in some areas you can actually see where the line is exactly, and the line is probably is about less than 1 millimeter in thickness. So you can see where the line is forming, and if I try to use my tweezer to actually just get in the line itself, the line is actually bone. It's not cartilage. The line has become bone. I guess over time maybe the line disappears somehow. But yeah, when you have the line, yeah, it is actually bone, and you're not going to be able to get anything. As for this, you can see where the cartilage used to be, and right now I'm using the scissors and the tweezer to get inside and try to just remove a little bit at a time, so I can eventually pop this thing off and see what's inside. So what's inside is, I know it's not very clear for this video, is that there are actually a lot of grooves. The grooves are going inward and outward. So you can see from this angle, you can see that in the middle it pops up a little bit, but on the other outer edges you can see that it's just like little spots or dots, which means that the cartilage does not just uniformly go straight across the bone. You can see that it just attaches very nicely up to here. And what I've noticed for both sides is that the weaker area of the cartilage is not the one that's closer to the epiphysis, but I think the weaker side of the growth plate is actually towards the middle part, the metaphysis. And this part goes on here as well. And for this side, you can see this. Okay, this is a little bit better, but it's not really that good. You can see that the little grooves, the little bumps inside, in and out, in and out, in and out, all of this, and you can see that it's also the same. So there's like this middle area that juts out, and you can see that. You can see where this probably would be where the bone marrow is, as well as the mesenchymal stem cells, if you can get to it. And it just fits right on top. Well, it doesn't fit well right now because I kept on using my tweezers to get in there. But it goes on top, and the thickness of this is probably about maybe 3 to 4 millimeters on this side, but right here is about maybe only 2 to 3 on this side. It is pretty thick, and if I was a doctor, I'd say, yeah, this was it. I'm not sure what is the name of a child pig, but this child pig would probably still be able to maybe extend the length of its leg a little bit. So you got that. Anything else? Yeah, that's about it. This for now. I mean, obviously, my cousin's a doctor, and he's going through his rotation. So he probably, if anybody could see what a human growth plate and bones look like, it would be him. But I'm not in medical school, so the best I can do is look at pig bones and maybe find a cow bone one of these days. Well, this does give me some ideas on where exactly, I mean, if we wanted to, let's say, do injections, where exactly would be the most effective areas to inject. And we also know that, obviously, the growth plates are not uniform, but they are like, apparently, I would guess the whole stacking formation that we find in the rest zones are not uniform, and let's see if I can focus a little bit better. No, I can't focus anymore. But the stacking is not uniform as well, because you can see some areas are a little bit have more deeper grooves, like here, than on this side. Some areas are a little smoother, but overall it's not a smooth surface, and there's bumps that come out of it. And that's about it, guys. Alright. Give me any questions if you wanted something to know.